Good afternoon. Please rise. Good afternoon. Welcome to the 2024 Laramie County Community College High School Equivalency Certificate Graduation Ceremony. Yes, absolutely celebrate. Thank you. Thank you. Before we begin, please join me in a moment for silent contemplation and thanksgiving as we think about the accomplishments we celebrate today. Thank you. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce the president of Laramie County Community College, Dr. Joe Schaefer.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of Laramie County Community College, I welcome you to our high school equivalency certificate graduation exercise. I would like to recognize and thank some distinguished guests participating in today's ceremony. Would you please hold their applause until I've recognized all our guests? First, the LCCC Board of Trustees. Board Chair, Bob Salazar. Board Vice Chair, Janine Thompson. Board Treasurer, Don Erickson. Board Secretary, Dr. Kathy Emmons. Trustee Wendy Soto. Trustee Carol Merrill. And Trustee Jess Ketchum. And members of the LCCC's executive team, Senior Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Carrie Brownherbst, Senior Vice President of Student Services, Dr. Melissa Stutz, Senior Vice President of Administration and Finance, Rick Johnson, Vice President of Performance and Planning, Dr. Dustin Ike, Vice President of Advancement, Lisa Trimble, and Vice President of Human Resources, Nancy Olson. And I'm also pleased to introduce our Program Manager of Outreach and Workforce Development, Christy Gortel, our Program Manager of the Adult Career and Education System, Mary Martin, Program Coordinator, the Teaching and Learning Center in Laramie, Jessica Ford, and of course the members of our Adult Basic Education Program, Mr. Adam Wynn, Dr. Annalee Hawkes, Thomas Lear, Christopher Parsons, and Jason Clark. Students, graduates, on behalf of all of us here today, we congratulate your accomplishments, your hard work, and your commitment. It is my pleasure to introduce now Thomas Lear, English as a second language and U.S. civics instructor in the ACES program here in Cheyenne. Thomas?
Thank you, Dr. Schaefer. Working in ACES for the past 8 years has been a dream come true. And one of the best parts of our jobs, maybe the best part, is participating in this ceremony each spring. It represents the culmination of the hard work of our students, the assistance of our instructors and staff, and the surmounting of sometimes unimaginable circumstances. The two students I have the honor of introducing are a perfect example of what makes today so special. Jeff and Jairo came to ACES more than a year and a half ago from El Salvador. Both are incredibly talented and intelligent individuals who are enrolled in academic programs in their home country to become professionals. However, they realized even with their training, they would not be able to make a decent living for themselves or their families in a struggling economy. So, they made the decision to leave the only country they had ever known, to come to the United States and pursue a better life. This is a decision that sounds easy on the surface, but is unimaginably difficult when you really examine it. Giving up your friends and family, the homes you've lived in for almost 20 years, and the places and activities that made it feel like home, all to come to a completely foreign place and culture is not as easy as it seems. Jeff and Jairo did all of this and did it with such positive energy that I cannot accurately describe it here. They came to class day in and day out, despite working with their hands all day, with smiles on their faces and enthusiasm to learn, but because they understood that to achieve their dreams, they must master the English language first. They did just that. They learned so quickly that we recommended them that they take our high school equivalency certificate classes after only attending ESL classes for a year. And without any surprise, they flew through the HiSET program and passed their 5 exams easily. They will now take part in LCCC's Advanced Manufacturing program later this month. And we are all confident they will be among the class's best students. Please help me welcome Jeff and Jairo as they relay some of their story to you. Jeff?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff, and I first want to give thanks to the students, teachers, parents, and the staff who made this ceremony possible today. It is my honor today to deliver the commencement address for this incredible student body of the adult career and education classes at Laramie County Community College. We are here at this long-awaited moment, confronting our futures, ready to dive into a sea of possibilities. Today is about celebrating our journey, the incredible ride that has been our academic experience. It is great to see so many people here, honor our special day, this day that all those present in this auditorium have earned themselves with hard work and dedication. This graduation has already shown us how capable we are at achieving our goals when we commit ourselves to them. I hope all of us here today can use this personal achievement as evidence that anything is possible when we put our minds to it. As we begin our separate journeys, let us take on each new problem with confidence, knowing we can achieve great heights, and we are equipped with the necessary tools to build our futures. Never forget the simple, but often forgotten. Advice imposted on classroom walls in bright, colorful letters to be kind, be strong, be brave, and always be willing to learn. I want to thank the people who touch those who are willing to learn, gifting us with the tools to make the world a better place. Take a moment to reflect on the teachers who made an impact on you. Much I stand here, reflecting on the ones who are a major part of my journey. Their knowledge and stories are the survival guide for all those who are willing to learn. Throughout my life, I have learned that our existence is in constant motion, and we are exposed to change. When I arrived in this country, I was lost. I couldn't find any direction or purpose for my life, since the future I imagined for myself no longer existed. I didn't have a path to follow or know about what is going to happen with my life. I have to leave medical school in my country for so many reasons. So, in order to have a better future, I have to live my life in El Salvador and come to this country, the United States, to be able to have a more dignified life. Then, I realized that it doesn't matter if the plans in your life change direction. The knowledge you acquire through your life is the key to being able to achieve the individual success that we all seek. No matter how big or small your dreams are, or how many times you have to change the direction of your life, knowledge will allow you to succeed. Learning English as a second language was challenging, but I found my sources of motivation and the learning became easier. When I first arrived in this country, fear motivated my learning. Fear of judgment, fear of not fitting in, fear of confronting my uncertain future. Now, hope motivates my learning. Hope for acceptance, hope for belonging, hope for a bright future. I encourage everyone in this auditorium to continue discovering new sources of motivation, to work toward your short and long-term goals. Move steadfast toward your life goals while honoring the little successes along the way. Allow yourself time to achieve your goals. It is never too late to start. Looking back in all the little successes that I have felt my short 2 years in this country, remind me that I am on a track to build a better world for myself. In summary, our backpacks are filled with the tools needed to achieve great success, those being a willingness to learn, motivation, and appreciating our goals. Congratulations to my fellow graduates. Go build your bright and shiny futures. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Okay, please help me welcome the animated Jairo.
One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Oh, we got it. All right. First for all, guys, hello, good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking everyone for, what is it called? Okay, let me start once again. Okay, good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking everyone for being so great and amazing. This is an honor for me and my classmate, Jefferson, who was sailing with me in this road, in this ship, my bad. So, and many more, who were there helping us. Without their help, we probably couldn't have been successful on this road. Also, I want to thank to my family for being one of the most main supports to achieve each goal that I set for myself. To my siblings, who despite all the mistakes, they support me without hesitation. To my mother, who unfortunately cannot see this in person, and many others who were part of my life. In short, thank you to all those who join us today. Of course, a very special, my bad, thank you to all the great people here at Access, and specifically to my teacher, Thomas, who trusted in us without hesitation. Also, another thing, but less important, I would like to say everything is achievable while you put in your effort to make it happen. One of the things that my family taught me was believe in yourself, your strengths and abilities. Also, my bad, I am kind of lost, sorry. As we can see, we achieved this. And I know all of you guys have many objectives to achieve. Keep working hard to make them come true. I know the path to success might be long and challenging, but putting in dedication will be easier for every one of us. I know what you all thinking. Who's this guy? I don't know. who's talking about motivation. It's me, Jairo Martinez. So, I am someone who's been thinking of being Superman since I was born and raised. So, but I haven't figured out how. Also, I love following her lives too, but this is not too important. So, but the most important thing for me is the opportunity they gave us to learn and improve as a people every single day. I tell you, as a bilingual person, I am kind of lost. Learning a new language, a new word, and also, above all, getting to know new cultures can sometimes be overwhelming for anyone, but not possibly to make it come true. I have seen effort as something, as a key to getting ahead. My family has taught me that the word perseverance is the key to being successful. I come from a rural place where the closeness to my neighbors is important, where family support is mutual. It is why, excuse me, it is why I have managed to be outstanding here what I do. Thanks to the unconditional support that they give me, I am someone who always loves the art of teaching and collective learning, something that is very reflected in my teachers who has been with us on this path. Once again, thank you for being so great, and when we need it also, really thank you.
Thank you, Jeff and Jairo. Good afternoon. My name is Annalise Hawkes, and I am the life instructor at LCCC. The LIFE program, which serves students ages 16 to 24, is in partnership with the Department of Workforce Services. I would like to thank Jeff Scholes, Jennifer Cruz, and Yvonne Ariano at DWS for all they do to support our students. This year, we had nearly 50 students enrolled in the LIFE program. Half of these students are either on the waiting list to join a class, in the current session, or in the final testing process. The remaining students have successfully completed the program, and we are here today to celebrate them. These students have shown tenacity and grit. They have worked hard and set very high standards. They have an amazing 92% retention rate, meaning they show up to class and do the work. They value their time, their education, and their futures. They have proven that anything is possible, and I know that they are only going to continue to do great things. I am so proud of each and every one of our graduates. And now, I am honored to introduce this year's LIFE speaker. Her brilliance and determination are unmistakable. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Angel Triplett.
Hello, welcome my fellow graduates, faculty members, parents, friends, and family. It is an honor to stand up here, so a big thank you to the administration for providing me with this opportunity to speak about my experience with and throughout this program. I'm 16, and progressing through this program has tremendously impacted my life. The LIFE program has opened many doors for me and has allowed me to be able to move forward in my life. Starting from the beginning, I loved elementary school. Middle school is where it started. I got bullied, and I ended up moving to different schools, and it wasn't much better. Ultimately, I stopped showing up, and rolling into high school, it was always just negative and nastiness towards me. I tried to keep to myself, but it never worked. I stopped going to school. My mom tried putting me online. Ultimately, I went back, finishing my freshman year, not even showing up, then dropped out the first day of my sophomore year. My siblings got their high sets through the ACES program, and after conversations with each of my parents, we talked to my school counselor, and she introduced us to the LIFE program. The LIFE program has many benefits. In the program, we get taught the importance to every decision, and we make every road we choose to take. They help prepare you for the real world. They do mock job interviews, job applications, volunteer hours, and more while continuing to be supportive even after graduation. All faculty members are very sweet and welcoming. It's been a roller coaster of emotions. I was disappointed in myself for not graduating high school, but I think I went down the right path. In high school, I never really saw myself graduating or going to college. I was severely depressed, and I felt like I'd never fit in. I was confused about what I was going to do and where I was going to go in my life, and it caused many issues, especially with my family. I felt stuck and I was sick. I was sick of it, but making it through to the other side has opened a lot of doors. After finishing all the tests that needed completion, I started a new journey. The day I found out I passed all my tests, I decided to sign up for college. My whole life, I've always wanted to be a helpful person. I bounced from wanting to be a surgeon to a veterinarian to a therapist, a psychiatrist, and a police officer. I finally decided going into the medical field because my oldest sister got a degree in psychology. She has been such an inspiration. My second oldest sister, Alexis, has been so supportive and has helped me decide between nursing and therapy, and I start college at the end of this month. A big thank you to Adam and Jennifer and all the other members who helped me get here today. Thank you to all my friends and family who showed up for me and for all of our other graduates today. A special thank you for my mom and my dad for staying by my side, and a thank you to Davy and Yessie and Jennifer for welcoming me into your family and into the house with open arms. To end it off, congratulations, graduates of 2024.
Thank you, Angel. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jason Clark, and I'm an instructor for the Teaching and Learning Center at the Laramie campus of Laramie County Community College. And I'm very happy to introduce Darlene Mayo. Darlene became a student of the Teaching and Learning Center in 2023. Through her dedication, perseverance, and positive attitude, Darlene has met many goals, and I have no doubt she will meet many more in the future. While she sometimes doubted her ability to achieve success, she always came out on the other side positive and excited for the future. In the end, she completed not only her high school equivalency certificate, but also CPR first aid certification and certification as a phlebotomy technician. Today, we celebrate her accomplishments. I am so proud of her. Please give Darlene a warm welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Darlene Mayo, and I would like to thank the staff at the Teaching and Learning Center at the Laramie campus, especially the coordinator, Jessica Ford, for her work with the program and the guidance that she provided all of the students, and Jason and Chris for the knowledge and the support that we needed to make it to today. I personally would like to thank my kids, Ariana and Michael, for believing in me and motivating me to be better and to keep moving forward. I would like to congratulate everyone who was here today to walk the stage and to give a huge thank you to the family and friends that supported us on our path and are here today to celebrate our success. This moment is one of the most important moments in all of our lives as graduates. Today, we begin our individual journeys to our best selves. We should all feel great pride in our accomplishments, and I know that I have never felt more prouder of myself than I do today. I never in my life thought that I would be standing here today. I left high school my senior year in the year 2000, just short of what would have been my original graduation date. I struggled with the decision, but really did not have a choice. I lived in a home with an abusive stepfather who decided when I was 16 that my home was no longer my home. I was forced to figure out how to have a roof over my head on my own and literally live day to day with no real sight of the future. I didn't let that defeat me. I got a full-time job, and I tried to juggle that and school. I did okay for a little while, but it became too much to handle. After a few months, my grades started to slip, and then I got so far behind that I couldn't dig myself out. I had to make the choice to work so that I could pay rent and eat, or finish school, and I chose to work. And then I became a mom, the hardest, most rewarding job that I ever had the privilege to do. I poured myself into my kids, and I didn't look back. School was just a memory at that point, and never a second thought. Once my kids were old enough to start school, I began working again and focusing on raising incredible human beings, which I believe that I was a success at. I might not have finished school, but I did everything in my power to make sure that my kids had everything that they needed to be better than me today. Today, my daughter graduated with her associate's degree as an honor student, and my son will be graduating next week from high school, second in his class. The push I needed to be here today came after losing my job that I had worked at for 15 years. I ran a retail store as a general manager, which seemed like a successful job, but without having a college degree, I was stuck. I wasn't able to move up in the company and further my career because I didn't graduate. The hours I had to work were so demanding that even if I wanted to go back to school, it would have been impossible. When my store closed down after losing its lease, I felt conflicted with emotions. On one hand, I was scared for the future because I've never thought about it. I was sure that I was going to be there forever. But on the other hand, I was relieved because it was like ending a toxic relationship that I thought that I would never be free from. I took pride in my job and I was good at it, but knowing that I would never progress or move up was hard. However, life is about lessons, and I learned from that experience. I was determined to find a new job, maybe something different, but every application that I turned in was a dead end, and nobody would hire me. It was a no as soon as they saw no high school diploma. Even with my experience that I had, no one would hire me. I went to the Wyoming Department of Workforce Services, and they directed me to LCCC, where I signed up for the high-set class. I was apprehensive at first because I'm old, and I knew that I would be surrounded by kids, but once I started, I enjoyed coming to class and talking with the other students, and I enjoyed learning. It was a completely different experience than I expected. I thought once that I completed the high set that I would be done, but it also opened so many doors for me. I would always say that this is as far as I go because I'm too old for college, but everybody would tell me, you're never too old to go to college. And then LCCC in Laramie offered students a chance to sign up for a phlebotomy class. I said no at first, but then I decided why not. And then I applied for a job at Ivinson Hospital in Laramie for the claims specialist position in the business department, fully expecting not to make it to even an interview because I had no experience. But I have a high school diploma now, so why not? I got the call for the interview, went in with no experience, willing to learn and eager to work, and they hired me. I enrolled at LCCC for the Health Information and Technology Management degree as a college student because why not? Now I'm proudly able to say that I am a high school graduate, a certified phlebotomist, and a college student with an amazing job that I love, and most importantly, the mom to two successful, amazing kids who were my greatest supporters through this entire journey. Life has a funny way of actually working out if you just have an open mind and allow the good in. As Maya Angelou would say, you may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Thank you everyone who's here today to show your support and to helped us get here to today. And again, congratulations to all the graduates.
Thank you, Darlene, for your inspiring words. As part of our celebration, we want to recognize our inductees into the LCCC chapter of the National Adult and Education Honor Society. 23 students were selected based on the following attributes: dependable attendance, cooperative attitude, and a work ethic. As members, students receive a letter of recommendation for employment, financial aid, and a National Adult Education Honor Society pin. Their only obligation is to encourage family members and others to take advantage of the local adult career and education program. Membership is not contingent upon high second completion, so all of our inductees are not present today. Would all of our NAEHS inductees please stand and be recognized? You too. Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you. You may be seated. Today, LCCC will confer 141 high school equivalency certificates. The students completed their high school equivalency between May 1st, 23 and April 30th, 24. These certificates were earned using two pathways, either through a HiSET or the GED exam. We will announce only the names of those who are on attendance today. We will also acknowledge those individuals graduating with distinction, achieving a HiSET total score of 80 to 89, or a GED total score of 680 to 739, and high distinction, achieving a HiSET total score of 90 to 100, or a GED series total score of 740 to 800. Dr. Schaefer, please join me in the awarding of the high school equivalency certificates, and will the graduating class of 2024 of Laramie County Community College please come forward to receive your certificates.
Where's your card? Do you have his card? Oh, all right. Well, member of the National Adult Education Honor Society, Jefferson Rosales. All right. Earning a CPR certification, and he's enrolled in the Precision Machining Boot Camp later this month, Jairo Martinez. Enrolled in Health Science and Wellness Associate's degree, Angel Triplet. Oh, wow, we got a lot. Graduating with distinction, National Adult Education Honor Society, earned a CPR and phlebotomy certification, enrolled in the Medical Office Essentials Credit Diploma, enrolled in the Health Science and Wellness Associate's degree program, Darlene Mayo. Graduating with distinction, member, National Adult Education Honor Society, Noah Anderson. Member, National Adult Education Honor Society, Isabella Pfeiffer. Member, National Adult Education Honor Society, and enrolled in the Business Associates Program, Daniel Love. Nice. Graduated with distinction, member, National Adult Education Honor Society, earned an OSHA 10 certification, and enrolled in the Data Analytics Associates Program, Coy Martin. Member, National Adult Education Honor Society, earned a CPR certification, and enrolled in the Certified Nursing Assistance Program, Siomi Montoya. Member, National Adult Education Honor Society, enrolled in the Health Science and Wellness Associates Program, Divya Nath Manzanares. Graduating with high distinction, member, National Adult Education Honor Society, Levi V. Hill. Member, National Adult Education Honor Society, earned a CPR and pharmacy technician certification, Shelby Warren Valenta. Member, National Adult Education Honor Society, Anna Wilkinson Shern. Sydney Alkire. Is it Jenny? Janaea Archuleta. Colleen Bonner. Wyatt Baker. Forrest Bulgin. Jada Carbajal. No. Emily Carson. Earned an AHA CPR certification, Aqua Christensen. Matthew Clausen. Armani Corvu. Earned a certified nursing assistant certification as well as a CPR certification, Haley Curtin. You want it? Earned an OSHA 10 certification, enrolled in the Automotive Tech program, Rihanna Dowdo. Earned a CPR certification and enrolled in the EMT program, Hannah Escalera. Graduating with distinction, Darby Funk. Graduating with distinction, Carlito Garcia. Elijah Given. Enrolled in the welding technology program, Khalil Godwin. Earned a CPR and phlebotomy certification, Anthony Gomez. Joseph Gonzalez. Jaden Haley Anderson. Graduating with distinction and earned AHA CPR certification, Gunther Heilman. Ariana Henriksen. Cynthia Herrera. Alina Hoberg. Samantha Ironshell. Tabitha Kennedy. Lucas Kent. Marissa Medina. Graduating with distinction, Sierra Messer. Sage Moore. Ethan Morrison. Arabella Moulton. Caitlin O'Brien. Samantha Papalardo. Sheree Peverly. Richard Powers. Enrolled in Health Science and Wellness Associates Program, Liliana Snyder. Nathan Sewell, graduating with distinction. Blue Sturdivant. Graduating with distinction, Joshua Tate. Jaden Thomason. You got this. Lacey Waters. Eunice Weber. Thank you. Braden Wheel. Anaya Weiss. Graduating with high distinction, Jackson Wolf. Enrolled in Health Science and Wellness Associates Program, Mariah Young. All right, this concludes the presentation of certificates. I now present LCCC Board of Trustees Chairman Bob Salazar and Dr. Schaefer.
Thank you, Thomas. I'll make sure I'm near this microphone, right? Some issues earlier today. I'd like to add my own personal welcome to the parents, families, and friends gathered here, as well as my congratulations to our graduates. The LCCC Board of Trustees is proud to be involved in supporting the educational experience you've had at LCCC. We're proud of your accomplishment. Dr. Schaefer, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I do hereby authorize you to confer on this year's graduates the high school equivalency certificates as recommended by the faculty of the college.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Graduates, here's the moment you've been waiting for. Will the candidates for high school equivalency certificates from Laramie County Community College please rise? Having met all of the requirements for your high school equivalency certificates, and having been recommended by the faculty for these awards and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I confer upon you individually and collectively the certificates you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. As a symbol of your accomplishment, you may now move the tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. On behalf of Laramie County Community College, our Board of Trustees, administrators, faculty, and staff, thank you for joining us for this high school equivalency certificate graduation ceremony. And once again, graduates, a heartfelt congratulations to you, our 2024 graduating class. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, there will now be a formal recessional of the college personnel and graduates. We would request that everyone remain in their seats until the last graduate has exited the gym. Please meet your graduates on the lawn outside of the gym for celebration. Thank you.